2017 is coming to a close, and we're looking at some of the best smartphones for business users that came out this year. My name is Alex Radu, and welcome to All Hands on Tech. Apple took a lot of risks with its 10-year anniversary iPhone. While I'm not a fan of the route it took with its home button, and the battery life could be a bit better, it's clear that the iPhone X knocks it out of the park with its display, camera, and performance. And we must talk about how great the redesign looks. Long gone are the bezels, and the iPhone X's glass front and back make the device look like one beautiful slab of a display. For me, the real selling point for the iPhone X is that display. The 5.8-inch OLED screen provides one of the best visual experiences out there on a smartphone. While the iPhone X is a great new device by Apple, you do have to consider the price. Here in Canada, the phone will cost you about $1,500 after taxes unlocked, which is just insane. At this price point, you're almost better off with the iPhone 8 or 8 Plus, and unfortunately, we couldn't get our hands on one of those devices this year. But for business users, especially executives, if you're willing to look past the price and want the newest Apple device, you won't be disappointed with the iPhone X. In my eyes, Samsung automatically gets a leg up on Apple this year because of how important these new displays have been. It's no secret that the iPhone X uses a Samsung OLED display, and the new Galaxy devices have a significant advantage in price point. In 2016, it felt like Samsung had really caught up to Apple with the Galaxy S7 devices, and with the S8 and S8 Plus this year, Samsung has definitely taken the top spot. The S8 and S8 Plus are beautiful and affordable devices. No disrespect to the LG G6, which was the first to drop the bezels in 2017, but Samsung's new Infinity display was the first to really wow us. I've never really been one for watching videos or Netflix on my phone, but that changed when I got my hands on the S8 Plus earlier this year. I've constantly spoken this year about how we've reached an equilibrium in processing power on these smartphones, as nearly every premium device this year released with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835. The S8 and S8 Plus are no exception, giving it the same power as some of its more expensive counterparts. The S8 and S8 Plus improved on nearly everything the great S7 had to offer, and despite a lackluster baked-in smart assistant in Bixby, it is definitely one of the best devices out this year. For business users looking for a top-of-the-line 2017 smartphone, but don't want to spend the price of some of the more premium phones, the S8 or S8 Plus is a great way to go. We couldn't make a list of the top 5 business smartphones without including one of the most popular BlackBerry devices created in years, the BlackBerry Key One. I was shocked to see how many Key Ones I've seen used by users in our office, let alone at tech conferences across North America. For business users who have always enjoyed the keyboard but still wanted the expected touchscreen display, this is a great marriage of the two concepts. The Key One is the first device to be manufactured by TCL, but branded under BlackBerry, and is an Android phone with some BlackBerry twists. It features a 4.5-inch screen above a smart keyboard, which is the main attraction. If you're an old-school BlackBerry user, you'll appreciate some of the killer productivity tricks worked into the Key One. You can program each key to be a shortcut to anything like contacts or launching an app. While you wouldn't be able to compare the display or processor used in the Key One to the likes of the Galaxy S8 or iPhone 8, the Key One is one of the best mid-range devices around, with a 12-megapixel camera that is more than capable of getting the job done. Plus, all of that is just for $199 here in Canada, and there is the new Key One Black Edition that even bumped up the specs just a tad. If you're an IT manager looking to outfit your business, particularly your executives who are used to older BlackBerry devices, the Key One is a great device to suggest. Google succeeded in introducing a brand new premium smartphone last year with the Pixel XL due to its great software and stellar camera, and with the Pixel 2 XL, it's expanded upon an already great device. The real selling point with the Pixel 2 XL is that it has the single best camera available. The camera is stunning, and it really goes to show the quality of last year's Pixel XL camera that with the second generation, Google essentially just gave it a bump to leapfrog it back ahead of the pack. Plus, there really isn't a comparable Android experience around, with that pure Android Oreo getting all of those Android updates first. The Pixel 2 XL is so high up on this list for me just because of the camera. While you can definitely argue that all of these premium smartphones in 2017 have superb cameras, if you want to outfit your marketing team or any employee who is out on the road taking photos, you'll want to outfit them with the best camera available in a smartphone, and that's the Pixel 2 XL. Lost amidst the fiery batteries of the Note 7 is the simple truth that it was one of 2016's best smartphones. There's no denying that the Galaxy Note brand took a big hit when it was banned from airplanes everywhere, but the Note 8 can only be looked at as a strong rebound. The Note 8 has a monster of a screen at 6.3 inches, making it the largest bezel-less, edge-to-edge display Samsung has put out yet. Granted, it's the same Infinity display seen on the S8 and S8 Plus, but at this size it truly does feel like a giant screen attached to a phone on the back. The Midnight Black review unit we had really proves that point. It really does feel like you're handling a screen rather than just a phone. Ultimately, the Note 8 has a great camera and great performance, but that isn't what differentiates itself from the rest of the competition. That would be the S Pen. I was apprehensive of the usefulness of the included stylus when I picked up the device, but it quickly became a much needed feature in my day-to-day work routine. In the month I used the Note 8 this year, I would usually just bring the Note 8 to meetings and leave items like a notepad or laptop behind. If I needed to scribble anything down, the screen-off memo feature is perfect, allowing you to write up to 100 pages of notes on the blank screen of the Note 8. This was also great for the numerous events I attended in that time period, where I could just use my Note 8 if I ever needed to jot down new contact info or grab a quote. Sure, the Note 8 is almost as expensive as the iPhone 10, but in this case, I think it does enough to differentiate itself to make it a top-of-the-line brand worth your premium dollar. In a year where all the top smartphones felt so similar, the Note 8 stood out to me as a device that can actually impact my day-to-day work life. I can't say that about any of the other devices I've reviewed this year. Thanks for watching All Hands on Tech. Let us know what you think about our top 5 business devices in the comments below, and we'd love to hear what your top 5 is. And if you like this video, please remember to give us a like and a subscribe. We really appreciate all of the support. Once again, I'm Alex Radu. Thanks for watching.